What's going on, everyone? Want to welcome you guys to the channel. Want to let you know that it is pretty late. And if you did not notice, I'm extra short. The sign I used to stand up to yesterday is now taller than me. But what we're actually doing is, bam, we're taking another look at Aech's garage from Ready Player One. That is correct. This is essentially one of my favorite movies, and also basically the movie that got me started into virtual reality, you know? Like, all this cool shit wouldn't be possible if I did not see the movie and really strive to become part of a virtual reality community. It does say as though I do have chat coming up, although I have turned off the live streamer kit in this one, so I'm going to use the game chat to actually go ahead and pick up. I definitely messed up my scale in the way that, like, this door is huge now. It's kind of funny. Okay, now I'm tiny. Tiny me. Look, these cars I was pointing at the other day, I'm like the same size as them now. That's right. I'm extra short now. Like, the TV's bigger than me.
You can do anything, be anyone, without going anywhere at all. The Oasis was created by James Halliday, and what he left behind changed everything. A contest. 3 impossible challenges. The first to finish gets complete control of the Oasis, which means complete control of the future.
The contest has got to be about connecting with someone, connecting with the world. So we take it together?
Sure. Save the Oasis.
Save the world.
Players, are you ready?
That's better. I'll wave to you from the finish line. McFly.
That went well.
Hidden key, elite map tape. Retrace your steps, escape your past. And the key will be yours at last. What part of your past are you trying to escape out of?
So,
This is the Oasis. A whole virtual universe. You can do anything, be anyone, without going anywhere at all. The Oasis was created by James Halliday, and what he left behind changed everything. A contest. 3 impossible challenges. The first to finish gets complete control of the Oasis, which means complete take control of the future.
The contest has got to be about connecting with someone, connecting with the world. So we take it together?
Sure. Save the Oasis.
Save the world.
Players, are you ready?
Alright. Basically, when you open virtual desktop up on your Quest, it will connect to your gaming PC, and everything you see on your PC screen, you should see on your Oculus Quest screen. From there, if you go ahead and hit your menu button on your control on your left controller one time, it should open up a side menu that opens from the right side coming out to the left. And on that menu there should be stuff like, let me just open mine up so I can see, computers, which it should say your computer you're connected to. Then it should say environment, games, input, settings, video. When you go to the games tab, certain games that you have loaded off like the Rift S store or the Oculus software store, certain games that you download from Oculus, you have to open up in this games tab. Other games that you download through Steamvr, I don't know what you see, I don't know if your system is properly set up, but down at the bottom of that page that I'm talking about with all the menu options, there should be something that says launch Steamvr, and then it should say quit like underneath it as well. And then the bottom should say like your headset version, Oculus Quest, version 1.13.3 side loaded. That's talking about virtual desktop. But in the settings, you can go ahead, you can tweak all your settings to try to get the game to perform the best with the best graphics on your computer. As for SteamVR games, you just simply click launch SteamVR, and what it will do is it will bring you into a VR type hub. Basically, it's like a home screen for Oculus, but SteamVR has their own home. So you'll go into that, and then you can kind of customize it and create it however you want. You'll have your game menus in front of you. You can go ahead and click whatever games you've already downloaded to SteamVR, and they should be all pretty much accessible right there. It's hard to explain. I know it might not make the most sense, but it's kind of hard to explain how many different things kind of come together and work together to make this type of stuff possible. Um, let me see. Yes, you're asking if you have to download the Oculus Rift S software on your PC to be able to connect to your Oculus Quest. Um, you do, but I'm unsure of what you mean. Basically, what you do is you go to your internet browser and then go to the Oculus website, and then you'll see basically like one of the first available options. It will be download the Rift S software, and you want to go ahead and click that. And what it will do is it will download basically like a small version of an Oculus app onto your PC. And when you click that, there should be a option right in the first menu that says Oculus Quest on this side, and it'll say Oculus Rift S on this side. And if you are using the link cable, you're going to want to see. I'm unsure. I can't give you 100% 100% solid answer because I don't actually use the Oculus link cable. Um, yeah. In all reality, I'm actually not even too sure if you need virtual desktop to actually use the Oculus Link cable itself. I don't actually think you do. Virtual desktop is only for people that are not using the cable as far as I know. Like I use virtual desktop. Yeah, so you say you're going to be using oh, okay, so you're trying to use virtual desktop and the Oculus Link at the same time. I'm unsure of how that would work. As far as I knew, for the Oculus software to work, um, it was just I adjusted my character. My character looks like a freaking alien. Like my head's all weird now and shit. Um, as far as I knew, for the virtual desktop software, that was only for basically people trying to use their Oculus Quest wirelessly. Like right now, this is the analog stick as my character turns, or I could physically turn in game. If I had a cable, it wouldn't be that easy. So I could be wrong, but as far as I knew, virtual desktop was only for people that were trying to use the Oculus Quest as a wireless PC VR headset, kind of like I am. I use something called Virtual Desktop, which is just basically the app which allows it to connect to the computer. On the computer side, I'm using something called Virtu Virtual Desktop Streamer, which is what sends the actual picture of, what my computer screen is seeing. It sends it to my Oculus Quest so then I can see it in my headset. There are a lot of other variations to it, like you need Revive if you want to play the Oculus software and Steamvr software. Yes, any type of way you're trying to connect your Oculus Quest to your PC, you're gonna need the Oculus Rift S software. You have to go to your internet browser, go to um, Oculus downloads or Oculus software, and once you find the page, it's pretty much like the first one. Once you get to the Oculus software page, it will say Rift S software. You'll see a picture of the Oculus Rift S, and you want to download that. That needs to be on your PC for your Oculus Quest to be able to use either virtual desktop or the Oculus Link. My scale feels so off now. I can like can't even like reach the table. Ah. Yeah, we changed some things. Okay, so here's what I did. I made them super tiny. Now I'm gonna make them full size. See what the difference is. I usually jump on so much earlier. I like half fell asleep tonight before jumping on. Now I don't even really feel like getting on that much and really kind of playing. Alright, now that we fixed my scale. Painting my Iron Giant. What was that, by the way? Nah, I totally feel you on that. I did quite a bit of research and quite a bit of downloading before I even had all the software and everything to actually get my Oculus Quest to work. So I know what you're saying about trying to get it all set up that way it's all ready to go. Um, Unfortunately, in my personal experience, there was a few kind of small issues I ran into, and when it first came to actually setting up the Oculus Quest to work with my PC, it was kind of like a trial and error type basis. I would try one thing. Here's one piece of advice I'll give you. Don't go and change like 10 settings at the same time and then go and try to put on your Oculus Quest and then wonder why it's not working. You want to kind of go like step by step, piece by piece, and change one thing and then put the headset on, see if it works. If it's not working, take the headset off, go switch one setting, and it took me about a day and a half to actually get everything to work together. But as soon as I did, um, I have not had any issues with it since then. And yeah, I can't stand being in here. It it's so intense. Like just seeing some of this stuff. Like this is all legit H's garage. What is that one? Evapod?
Craft on its way to Jupiter. In the movie, though, something really major happens inside an EVA pod that sets the movie careening into terrifying, uncharted territory. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but if you haven't watched it, seriously, what are you doing with your life? Go watch it, like right now.
Yeah, that's how I feel about this movie.
I couldn't resist. To the layman, this is a modified 1986 Winnebago Chieftain 33. For the true believers, this is the one and only Eagle 5 from Mel Brooks' 1987 masterpiece, Spaceballs, a classic example of filmmaking at its finest. Captain Lone Star and his trusty dog slash co-pilot Barf piloted this beautiful hunk of metal and rubber around the galaxy in their quest to save Princess Vespa from the evil Lord Dark Helmet. Want to be the Barf to my Lone Star? Battlestar Galactica, thought to be the only capital ship that survived the destruction of the 12 colonies at the hands of the Cylons. The Galactica is crewed mostly by Capricorns, whose home planet was annihilated, along with all of its inhabitants, and the other colonies of the ancestral human planet of Cobol. Now the ship is their home as they search the known and unknown universe for the mythical 13th colony of Earth. I wonder what they'll think when they get here and find out we're all just hanging out in the Oasis. Here's a deep cut. This funky-looking ship is the Valley Forge, from the 1972 environmental sci-fi flick Silent Running, directed by legendary FX master Douglas Trumbull. In a future where there's no more plant life anywhere on Earth, space freighters like the Valley Forge grow plants in these massive domes so that plants don't go extinct. When the Valley Forge gets the order to jettison its domes, one guy, played by Bruce Dern, rebels and takes over the ship to save the last remaining plant life. It's a thought-provoking classic that was way ahead of its time. Respect.
Nice.
Where would Doctor Who be without his trusty TARDIS? The answer is nowhere. TARDIS stands for time and relative dimension in space, and allows Doctor Who to travel through time and space while always blending in with its surroundings. Well, it used to blend into its surroundings. Now it's permanently stuck as a blue English police box. But don't let the size fool you. It's bigger on the inside.
That's what she said.
Look familiar? Pee Wee Herman spent an entire movie looking for his one-of-a-kind bike in his 1985 classic, Pee Wee's Big Adventure. Built on a Schwinn DX frame with a ton of custom mods that I can't even remember. It's not the fastest ride in my garage, but I love it almost as much as Pee Wee loves his. And just like my man Pee Wee, I wouldn't sell it for $100 billion, million, trillion.
Oh snap, I didn't even see that.
The score to the interplanetary skies of Battlestar Galactica, the Cylon Raider is the Cylon Empire's primary fighter craft. While it's slower than the Colonial Viper, the Raider is more agile, with higher fuel reserves and has roomy seating for 3 Centurions. All in all, a pretty scary sight when you see 3 of them bearing down at your Viper, or just crashing right into your Battlestar, kamikaze style.
I want to thank you for stopping by the stream, and um, I do want to say you're welcome. I'm trying to help you out with all the information I can give you on the subject. Basically, good luck. I really do hope you get it working, and I hope everything works out good for you. Um, it definitely is an experience to be had. Playing on the Oculus Quest was really something special for me and pretty mind-boggling, but as soon as I was able to connect it to a PC and able to run games that a lot of people don't even know about like this, I mean, I'm standing inside Aech's garage from Ready Player One. Um, as soon as I found out stuff like this was actually possible, I had to figure out how to make it happen and make it a reality. So the best advice I could give you, trial and error. Don't be scared to try something, but also know what you're doing. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of programs and stuff like that that I do download to try to work with the Quest, Steamvr, try to get the most features out of everything possible. And a lot of things, basically, when I'll download and try something new, I'll keep in mind, I'll keep an eye on where that file goes, where it gets downloaded to. And anytime I download something new, as soon as I'm done, I go I throw on the headset, I try it and make sure everything is still working good. If I ever threw on the headset and, say I just did like an update, or say I just downloaded this new software and I threw the headset on after that and something didn't work, I would know to go back and delete or remove whatever software I just tried adding into the game. Because the number one thing above all is having it work and having it run smoothly and properly. Besides that, I mean, you can download all the extra little additives you want, like the Live Streamer kit so you can pick up your chat in game, or the Live app so you can use avatars with certain games. There's a lot of different stuff you could download, but the number one and first most thing you want to work is actually your headset to connect to your computer, and you want everything to kind of sync up and latency. You want to be sure you're running on some high speeds. That way, when I turn my head, it doesn't have to catch up or anything. I can turn my head physically as fast as I want, and that's it. The game is there. The game keeps up. But I do appreciate you stopping by. If you can hear the audio, just know that I can't stand these shoes. These shoes sound like I'm walking on like high heels. I don't understand why. I've already changed like 3 different pairs of boots, but this dude is about to wear some flip-flops or some freaking chancletas or something, because these shoes literally sound like high heels when I walk around. But I am getting out of here. This game, this is a new game for me, so I'm basically still trying to figure out everything and basically figure out how to navigate through all the different places. This is my second time actually checking out Aech's garage, just because I love this place. This place is awesome. I could literally just like sleep on the floor right here. I just lay down on the ground and I could just curl right up to this giant Panzer Shrek foot right here, and I could just use it right as a pillow, because it's that awesome. I could stay right here. Oh, it's glorious. But why am I gonna sleep on the floor over here? I could just go inside Age's basement up there, and I could sleep on the couch or something. But I am going to get out of here for now. I do plan on showing and sharing with you guys more worlds from I'm gonna call it my multiverse. This is like my multiverse. So I am gonna bring you guys in. I'm gonna show you guys more worlds, more things you could do, more avatars. I've touched maybe half a percentage of clothing and items out of this entire game, and when I say half a percentage, I mean like 0.0000000000001% out of 10,000,000% that is in this game. But that's enough of me rambling on. I am going to get out of here. I want to climb inside my Iron Giant and go destroy some stuff. I do want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys do enjoy this content as I try to bring you along my journey through the different worlds, I guess. I don't really know what to call it. It's my multiverse. That's the only thing I can think of. I do hope you guys enjoy. As always, I am Unsub223, and I will see you guys in the next one.